Okay, today I am going to do a video for our Korean friends. Okay, Korean friends who lives in South Korea. So one friend from our membership area, I mean our channel member mentioned that please do a video on KOSPI Market. KOSPI Market means I think the South Korean stock market. So in that case, I decided something to talk about this South Korean stock market. So he gives some stocks and he asked me to discuss about one stock, but so I decided to select one stock from his three recommendations, and I decided to talk about that stock. Before talking that, those who don't know how to invest in this KOSPI market, you may be living in Korea, but you don't have an idea how to invest in KOSPI market, South Korean stock market. Many Sri Lankans living in South Korea, so they can invest in there. Okay, you can learn it from his channel. His channel is KOSPI for Sri Lanka. You can search this and you can know how to invest. Now there are some videos he have posted, so details you may be able to contact and know how to invest. Okay, after making, I don't know, in Sri Lanka we have CDS account now, so in there I don't know what is the formats they are doing, but watching this channel I'm pretty sure you can know how to start it. Okay, also subscribe his channel. Also I want to mention a channel, newly started channel, Wish and Books. So he have done a video about our channel also. You can subscribe that also if you want a knowledge on the stock market. Okay, then first of all, when we going to invest in a different country than Sri Lanka, first thing what we have to analyze is not the stock fundamentals. We have to study that country interest rates and inflation rates. So we decide company valuations based on these interest and inflation rates. Okay, then let's say inflation rate higher means we need a higher return. Inflation rate low means we need a lower return. Same as interest rate higher means we need a higher return, and interest rate low means we need a lower return. Okay, in this case I have studied the South Korean inflation rate from 1984 to 2021. So you can see inflation rate is going down. You can see in 2008 era it was like 2.5%. Now it is reducing from 2014 continuously and it's below 1%. So you can see inflation rate is very low, even lower than USA. Then what is the deposit rate in South Korea? Deposit rate in South Korea also you can see a gradual trend that deposit rates are coming down. Okay, then you can see now deposit rate is close to 1%. So this is very important information to Koreans and even Sri Lankans living in Korea. Okay, so when we looking at these interest rates and when we looking at these inflation rates, we can have a rough idea that to invest in Korea we don't need a very high returns like in invest in Sri Lanka or India, because these inflation and interest rates are low. So I will go to my company. Company is Kia Motors. Now you can see Kia Motors, their code is 270. So their price chart is here. You can see their price have been gradually increased from 30,000 to 51,600. Okay, now price is 50,000. So I will do a very basic analysis in this video, and the risk is invest in kind of this situation is price has been gradually increased, so you are taking a higher risk because you are investing in doubled price. So if I'm analyzing this kind of company, I will be more do further analyze on these kind of stocks because price have been doubled and we are taking double risk. Okay, Then what I want to mention you is their PE ratio. I think this PE ratio is wrong. Their industry PE is 6.82, but you know Kia is a great company. They are supplying to the world. Okay, many cars to the even USA, and they have new even electric vehicle models also. So they can someday maybe they able to compete against Tesla. But the problem is Tesla cars. They sell their cars for premium prices, but company like Kia can make very affordable cars. That is a benefit for them. Okay, then you can see gross profit margin, it's 15%, and gross margin 5 years is 17%, very good. But problem is the net profit margin is what, little low. Net profit margin is 3.48, and this you can see net profit margin is very low. Then the basic EPS figure is 4,500. Let's say if you divided this figure, let's say 51,000 by 4,500, you can see what they given in this PE ratio is not correct. PE ratio they mention as 19 point, but the actual PE ratio is 11%. So it's very good. I mean, a country which have inflation less than 1%. I don't know I am correct. If I am incorrect, please correct me. A country which have inflation less than 1%, if you can have this kind of return, it's not bad. Okay, 4,500 divided by 51,000 means how much? 8.8% return. This is not bad. So you can see this cash per share and cash flow per share, many values. Okay, tangible book value. So this book value per share is 72,000. So not bad, of course. If you could buy in this dip, it is not bad. At least you can buy around like 32,000. It's very good price. But the problem is now price little bit increase. That is the issue. Okay. Now return on equity not sufficient, 3.72. Return on assets 1.89. It's also not sufficient. Okay. Current ratio, we can say have long-term debt to equity ratio, total debt to equity ratio. So another important thing I want to mention you is dividend yield. They have a good dividend yield. Dividend yield 2.23% means this kind of country which have inflation rate around less than 1%, dividend yield of 2.23% is a very good number. They have dividend payout ratio 43%. Okay. Now thing I want to mention is their revenue has not been increased so much from 2016 onwards. That's not a very good sign. So we can't see they are growing fast. So it's not good to tell a price even without looking at much more things. But we have to get annual reports and study their annual report and see what are the new products they are making, what are the competitive advantages they have. So I did a basic thing, but so anyway, because of this request, I have done a basic review on this Kia Motors, but this is not a proper way to analyze a company. You have to take every and each and every details, and you have to analyze this carefully what is going on. Anyway, we'll meet up with you in next session. We may do some videos on Korean markets also. So because there are many Sri Lankans who work in Korea, I think you will be able to manage my English. Okay, we'll meet up with you in next session.